Starting at power forward.
And as is the case, most nights, we've got a lot of talent. In the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Brent. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Towns. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Garland against Russell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Garland for 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Prince. Picked by Gobert. Inside. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Mitchell. Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Picked by Gobert. Russell to pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Russell, no good. Here's Garland. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Garland's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Garland finds Mitchell. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. That shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. you don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Towns passes to Gobert. Throw it down on the lob.
Boy, nice movement from Towns there. Excellent teamwork, and Towns was the catalyst.
Mitchell against Edwards. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
To the right side. Pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. Double team on Russell. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Garland against Russell. Garland, no good. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Lets the three fly.
Boy, that shot was affected by Allen, no doubt about it. His length at 6'11", very active, solid defensively.
Anthony Edwards. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. So it's the Cavaliers now after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Garland, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. To the left wing. Garland against Russell. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Drops in the 3. Edwards has got 12 points in the game.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Mitchell's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Double team on Russell. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
The Cavs trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Garland. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Edwards. He's got 12. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And finished off by Garland.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Pass to Allen. Here's Mobley, covered by Towns. To the wing on the left. Garland, a good look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Garland's got 9.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, He's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And that one falls for Towns.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Towns nails them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Garland. And there's the drive. He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Cavaliers,
And he ends up missing both free throws.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Outside Russell. Here's Prince. Check by Mitchell. Back to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Towns. Pulls up. Offensive rebound.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Edwards. Oh, rejected by Allen. LeVert outside. Mitchell. It's stolen. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Garland hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the half. Now Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 29. The Cleveland Cavaliers, 19.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And here are the Cavaliers now. A 12-point game. Pass to Lopez. Stolen by Reed. And they're running. Up the floor. Outside Anderson. Here's Noel. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Noel, no good. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Okoro. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Anderson for three. Love grabs the miss. And here comes Cleveland. Down by 12. No good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Love. Money from the wing. Love's got his first 2 points.
Flawless shooting mechanics. Love may have gotten them from his dad, who was also an NBA player.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Noel. This one for three. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And Lopez no good on that one. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side McDaniels. It's stolen by Rubio. Fast break Cleveland for the finish. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And so often, Love starts to break with an outlet pass, but here, he's on the finishing end.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Wade. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Here's Noel. Left side McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Robin Lopez. The first one falls. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
LeVert outside. Nice move. Pass to Allen. Russell with the ball. Towns has got room. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And they recover it. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Mitchell.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Outside Edwards. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Pass to Towns. And the so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And that one falls for Towns. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a two-possession game, at least.
Prince grabs the miss.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Garland against Russell. Yep, that one's good.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Here's Garland. There's the drive, and finished off by Garland.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The kick out to Edwards. To the inside, Gobert. Here's Prince, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And Cleveland shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Releases from 15. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Allen. Pulls it from the corner. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Towns with the ball. Back to Edwards. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And finished off by Garland.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Downs passes to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Edwards against Mitchell. Rejected by Mitchell.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And they go to the intentional foul. 55 seconds left in the final quarter. Garland against Russell.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
Garland against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. And here's Gobert from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy.
one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert into the small forward. Now here's Morant after the miss from Evan Mobley. Morant passes to Adams, and it's Brooks in the corner. Morant against LeVert. Clock at 4. And Morant throws it down.
Fantastic instinct there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Garland looking it over. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And it's Adams on the follow.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you what, the little man's feeling bouncy. He can throw it down on guys twice his size.
This one for 3. Here's Adams. And he banks in the layup. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Marius Garland picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Garland against Morant. And it's good for 2.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Morant with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Mitchell. And here's LeVert. Garland, that's for 2. They get it again. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Morant looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Adams' shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Mobley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. Garland against Morant. Here's Adams. Adams drawing the double team. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant against Mitchell. Good on the shot.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now, here's Garland. Shot from the wing. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Morant against Mitchell. Payne looking around. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Wound up there for Allen. And Adams sends it back. They recover it. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Back to Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 13 points.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Here's Garland. He takes it in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And former Grizzlies small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time in three-point percentage. He was one of the game's elite marksmen.
And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots from the block. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers, trailing by 5.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Morant with it. He's got 13. With the drive and finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Morant against Mitchell. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. He feeds it to Adams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high percentage 2-point looks.
Brooks against LeVert. Clock at 6. Brooks dishes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
LeVert kicks to Mitchell. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Back to Morant. Driving to the basket. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's 21 points for John Morant.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammates.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, Bain. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league, Steven Adams, challenging opponents defensively.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the...
The Cavaliers, 71.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Conchar. And he makes that one.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Love with the screen on Jones. Rubio the pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Every time you put Kevin Love in a screen and roll situation, he's so smart at making the right decision.
Outside, Green. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Outside, Green. Passes to Tillman. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Love with the screen on Jones. Here's Rubio. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Green outside. Here's Aldama. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Conchar can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Inside, here's Aldama, and he lays it straight in.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Love outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Love throws it down.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Out to the right wing. Here's Conchar. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Love. Out to Wade. Back to Love. For the tie. Another 3 for Cleveland. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Rubio outside. Kicks it to Love. For the lead. Traps in the tray. Love's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
The pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. There's the drive. Love grabs the board. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Wade misses. Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8 to the inside and stolen by Love. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. And then Wade slams it in.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Outside, Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by.
Please give a big round of applause.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, 4 boards, and he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Morant against Mitchell. Takes a 3. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Morant.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Mitchell against Bain, and it's Mitchell missing.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. Allen trying to break free, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in, and it's Morant missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Allen. Grizzlies with the rebound. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Morant. He nails it, and we're tied up. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And then Morant slams it in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Count it, and the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Big delivery from the young Darius Garland.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Over Mitchell. And it's Morant missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Mobley kicks to Garland. Mobley a screen on Bain. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Allen. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That is a cold-blooded dagger. Mr. LeVert, welcome to it.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. To the middle. Jackson misses. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot.
And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
And here comes Cleveland. Now here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Allen. Boston with a rebound. Outside, Brown. Williams against Mobley. Kick out to Brown. With the drop. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Brown against Mitchell. Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And both free throws good for Brown.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Now here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. Smart grabs the miss. Garland against Tatum. Into the lane.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Look, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Garland against Smart. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And stolen by Brown. Here's Smart. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
The Cavs trailing. LeVert outside. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Brown inside. Checked by Mitchell. And the jam by Brown.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Allen with a screen on Smart. Here's Garland. No good there. And Boston going the other way now. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. They grab their own miss. Here's Brown driving inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
To the inside. Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm finally after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Oh my gracious! Just incredible!
That is a monster finish. Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Tatum. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 5 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that...
Okay, knockout!
Man!
Wow! Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Outside Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Doesn't go for him.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
And your Celtics, you team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain.
Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
LeVert outside. Out to Garland. It's stolen by Smart. Horford with it. He's picked up by Garland. Inside. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up. And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And the jam by Brown.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who...
Oh, big finish!
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Now Tatum. He has 7. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. From deep, Mobley. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown, rejected by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Outside Tatum from deep. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Brown against Mitchell. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. 4 on the clock. Up top, Tatum. He's checked by LeVert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Allen with a screen on Smart. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Garland against Smart. Crosses over. And it's finished off by Garland as he lays it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, Donovan Mitchell with a board. Here's LeVert. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the win? Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the...
And let's hear it from the Cavaliers.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Williams from long range hits the three-pointer. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Rubio against Brogdon. Pass to Okoro. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Over to the wing. Up top, Lopez. Here's Okoro. Williams defending. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Left side, Brogdon. Outside, White. Outside for Brogdon. Here we go, one-on-one. Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And the basket by Rubio.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Boston, no good that time either. And here comes Cleveland. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Lopez. Outside for Love. 6 to shoot from outside the arc. It's not going to go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The kick out to Williams. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. White finds Williams. Puts up a 3. Boston, no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's tipped. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. That one goes in.
This is where Love is most comfortable operating. He feels so confident attacking the paint.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Brogdon against Rubio. Outside Gallinari. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brogdon with a bucket.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Rubio. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Rubio's gotten 4 this quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Williams on the wing. Fires for 3. Love grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Rubio. Here's Lopez. Tries again. Tipped. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Cornette. Outside Brogdon. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Wade. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Okoro over Williams. And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Playing some great basketball.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop them.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Luke Cornette out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's White in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Cornette. Outside Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. A shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Now LeVert. Outside Garland. And stolen by Williams. White for 3. The rebound by Allen. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Mobley, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Tatum, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And so Tatum nails both of them. The Cavaliers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Allen. And here's LeVert for 3. He buries it from 3. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Brown driving to the basket. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Garland for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Takes the 3. Allen inside. Tatum's there. Allen can't get it to go. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And Williams punches it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics? And here's LeVert. Lets it go from deep. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Tatum's got 19 points.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tatum with it. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Williams controls the rebound and the putback.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And they get it back. Now here's Smart. Back to Horford. The 3. LeVert with a rebound. Right side, Garland. Another miss by Garland. Now Tatum. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever...
centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now, here is Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gobert. Prince finds Towns. Edwards against Mitchell. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Good, he hits the jump shot. Garland's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Stolen by Garland. We play just over a minute here in the first. Lets it go. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by LeVert.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Out to Edwards. Timberwolves keep it alive. It's Edwards on the wing. To halt the run. Just 5 to shoot. Prince dishes to Gobert. Count it.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. But there's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now, here's Garland. He has 5. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
LeVert against Prince. It's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Mobley with the block. They retain possession. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Right side, Edwards. And it's sent back by Allen. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Rebound, Minnesota.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Out to Russell. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Now, here's Garland. He has 5. LeVert in the corner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Good on the second free throw.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
Towns, a screen on Garland. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Garland. Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Towns. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's a tie game here in Cleveland.
Your Cavaliers fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Mobley kicks to LeVert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Right side Towns. Russell from long range. Towns, the pass to Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. So they take the lead. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Garland. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him. And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
If it counts, Garland's got 7 points. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Russell. Prince kicks to Russell. Outside Towns. Out to Russell. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Garland against Russell. Locked up there for Allen. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to Towns, and it goes down 2 points. 5 points in the game.
But you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels. I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Into the lane for 3, Edwards. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
That one good for 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The wide open look here for Garland. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Towns kicks to Russell. Out to Edwards. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Russell against Garland. Nice D from Russell.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Towns kicks to Russell. Towns, a screen on Garland. Russell passes to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Carl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Rubio left side. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
Cavaliers 16, the Timberwolves 27.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Reed. McDaniels is out there at Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard. When they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Noel passes to McLaughlin. And he slams it one-handed.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And it's Love missing. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's McDaniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he drives in and finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league. And in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
Now, here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Yeah, really good defense. defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Minnesota leading by 15. Someone like Robin Lopez. Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
18 feet out. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Noel, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Love.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Green by McDaniel. Good D by Love. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Love.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
Now, here's Rubio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Basket counts. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Now, here's Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Rubio. McLaughlin, the pass to Rivers. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 13. And the pass to McLaughlin. Over to the left wing. Pass to Rivers. And here's Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Rubio finds Love. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Lopez from down in the low post. It goes. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Rivers in the corner. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses. Rubio taking his time here. Here's Love. It doesn't go for him. That will count. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the court. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Okoro, and it's Wade in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's McLaughlin. Noel passes to Rivers. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Some changes for Minnesota. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland against Russell. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here is Russell. Out to Edwards. Down low. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Allen, a screen on Russell. And here's Garland for three. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Timberwolves leading by 13. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Russell against Garland. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the layup.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Edwards inside. Covered by Mitchell. Russell kicks to Edwards. Russell against Garland. Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out to the wing. Mobley finds Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Russell. Prince outside. Out to Edwards. From deep three-point range. That shot off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now Mitchell. Mobley outside. Connects from three-point range.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Oh, here's Edwards. From deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Prince. For three, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Timberwolves.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And here's Towns after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. Jacks up a three. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Fires the three. That one's not going to go. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Minnesota with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Russell. And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had... tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Allen with the screen for Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Garland.
D. Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
It's Brooks on the wing. And Adams kicks to Morant. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Offensive rebound, and it's Allen slamming it down.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Morant. Driving inside. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games. If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. It's deflected. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Morant. From deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 9.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
The wide open look here for Garland. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Garland the pass to Allen. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And he goes in for the dunk.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Back to Mitchell. Driving in and hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
It's Brooks on the wing. Adams with the screen on LeVert. Brooks dishes to Adams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Garland against Morant. LeVert with a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor.
Morant against Mitchell. Back to Morant. It's good. 13 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Here's LeVert. And the layup's good off the glass. LeVert's got 5 now.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies.
Your Cavaliers use team. Let's give it up.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Garland looking it over. Takes it inside. Mobley wide open. And too long on the shot. Memphis leading by 3. Jackson down low. Covered by Mitchell. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Holds it up there for Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. Allen passes to LeVert. From the arc. The putback. That shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And it's Allen with the jam. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation stores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bain passes to Adams. Looking for LeVert. He gets it there. Here's Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
And here's Garland for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant surveying the D.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Hey, Greg, talking about the great John Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
There's Jackson with the three. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley finds Mitchell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Garland for 3. 1:09 left now here in the second. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
The line for Cleveland, Darius Garland.
Both free throws good from Garland.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Passes it to Jackson. Mitchell against Morant.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Payne with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And Jackson gets it to go.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
A drive by Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A 3. No good that time. Nice D from Brooks. Adams against Allen. Loads it up there for Bane. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide-open man. Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's
The Grizzlies, 39.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wade in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Okoro passes to Love. The layup off target. Here's Tillman. Covered by Rubio. The shot's good.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Up top, Rubio. Defended by Jones. Here's Lopez. Makes it off the glass.
That soft touch of Lopez makes things easy for him down there.
Jones looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Green. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 6. And that one, good. Rubio's got his second basket.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, that's not a great foul. For Rubio's career, shoots well over 80% from the line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Conchar, the pass to Aldama. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Lopez, the second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Lopez starts going to work on you, sometimes fouling is your only option.
The Cavaliers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Rubio right side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Grizzlies leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Jones. There's the pick. To the paint, stolen by Rubio. 1:49 left to play in the third. Here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Tries again. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Morant against Rubio, and there's the try, and he comes up with the deuce. Rubio's got 8 points in the quarter.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
Morant with it, guarded now by Rubio. Morant with the bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Shot clock at 5. Plays it up off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Lopez, a screen on Morant. Here's Rubio. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Brooks finds Bain, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
And there's the pass to Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And a great show.
your Cavaliers, Houston.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Outside Garland. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
On the wing, Bain, guarded by Garland. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Morant outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant's got 37.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
The drive by Mitchell. There's Garland. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Jackson up top, covered by Mobley. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Outside Garland. It's not going to go for him. Adams, some nice D. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10 to the inside. Stolen by Mitchell.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
In a moment now, to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim. Flat out dominating them inside.
Stolen by Mitchell. LeVert against Brooks. There's Garland driving to the basket. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Morant right side. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Mobley. Sinks the triple. And now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Outside Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Outside Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis leading by 4. side, Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Outside, Bain. Now the dish to Morant. Back to Bain. Pocket 6. From past the arc. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. LeVert from outside. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Morant. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Adams on the follow.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
There's Garland. He takes it in. Money! 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Morant against Mitchell. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. No good on that one. Mobley outside. Three-pointer, LeVert. That one, no good. Off target. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit.
And welcome to 2K Sports for a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Smart in at the point. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Down low. Here's Smart. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
The drive by Garland played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Smart against Garland for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Outside, Brown. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Another shot. And he connects with a jumper. Tatum's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Mobley on a screen. Garland against Smart. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Brown against Mitchell. The drive by Brown. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Garland. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. And here's Brown. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Tatum. He takes it in. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Gallinari's shot is off.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Mobley. shot from inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Celtics substitution. Al Horford.
Here's Tatum. He has 7. He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant.
Your Cavaliers,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. The Cavs trailing. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Outside, Brown. Going inside. And the jam by Brown.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Cavaliers with a rebound. And now the Cavaliers on the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Outside Garland. Misses off the right iron.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Horford left side. Outside Tatum. Over LeVert. And it's Tatum missing. The Cavs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Brown passes to Smart. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. For Cleveland, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Mitchell with room to shoot. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Brown passes to Williams. Horford for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Garland, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Horford passes to Williams. Here's Tatum. Clock at 6. Over LeVert. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers shooting 44% from the field during the second. And no good. Brown with some nice D. And for Boston, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Smart passes to Tatum. Here he goes. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum from long range. Cavaliers with a rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. LeVert outside. And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
And so it's Boston with a 6.
Your Cavaliers 20, the Celtics 26.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornette in at the center spot. Gallinari, the pass to Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Brogdon with a bucket. Brogdon's gotten 4 this quarter.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And the basket by Rubio.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Cornette. Second chance effort. And he can't get that one. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Right side, Love. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Gallinari for 3. Love grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Rubio. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the inside, Cornette. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Heady play to stop that easy layup like that. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Gallinari with a screen. Outside White. Pass to Cornette. Lopez with the steal. Here's Okoro, and he jams it home with authority.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Love a screen on Brogdon. Rubio drives in, and he banks in the layup. Rubio's got 6 in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside Brogdon. To the left side wing. Gallinari to pass to Brogdon. A shot from the high post. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Okoro. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Brogdon drives in, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Look at Brogdon get up to hammer it down. Finishes like this get him and his teammates fired up.
Rubio against Brogdon. And yep, it's good. Rubio's got 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 6. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Cornette. Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Rubio, pass to Lopez. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rubio, the putback is no good. Outside, Brown. Driving in. Here's Williams. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. And we're coming back in.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Pass to Mobley. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
The Celtics making a switch here. Warford's checked in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on LeVert. Tatum from long range. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 4.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Garland for 3. Goes back up. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Horford pulls it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. There's the three. Here's Williams. Buries it down low. And now a 6-point Boston lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Tatum against LeVert. Tatum passes to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Mobley finds Allen. Outside Mitchell. On the tick. Ooh, yes. Throw it down.
Oh! And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Brown passes to Tatum. Looking to end this cold spell. With the tip, the rebound by Allen. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
LeVert passes to Allen. And here's Mitchell, defended by Brown. Out to the right wing. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up now. Allen against Horford. Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. There's the triple. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
To the paint. Count it!
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
Here's Smart. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, it seems like the heady move right now.
Brown against Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Over Garland. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Celtics ball.
Here's Smart. From deep three-point range. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win.